discredit them.
Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Psychonauts. I tried to wait for a time for this guy to shut up, and he wouldn't. On the last episode, we were down there, so we barely moved, but we went back over to the camp, which is somewhere over there. Not exactly sure. To find out exactly what the situation was back over there, found out that... Let me get down here so we can shut up. Found out that Ford Cruller had gathered all the brainless kids, because we are the only one that's not brainless, and told us that it was up to us to save them, because Sasha's gone, Mila's gone, and he can't leave the cave without turning into either a cook or the campgroundsman because his psyche's so broken. So we need to get through the asylum that's up here. Unfortunately, the door is guarded by this very weird guard. And Ford said that we need to go inside his mind and try and find out exactly what we have to do. And the quest is to find the Milkman, as it says over here. So let's find the Milkman inside his mind, see what he means by that, using the Psycho Portal.
Got in bed with the... Yeah! Not another tracking device. It's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost complete. Just a few missing pieces.
Yes, now, which piece talks about the Milkman? The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the Milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry, I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
The intelligence community.
You're also 10, so I don't think you can drink at all. And again, I'm 22, I don't even drink.
Or else maybe.
But there's a bunch of figments in this area, including some pots and pans. I think that's all of them. So he says that there's something in the fridge. So let's open up the fridge. That looks like a badge. So, we now got the clairvoyance badge, which means that we can now see through the eyes of other people and see how we look like in their eyes. So let's use this on...
Wait.
Use this on the guard right here. Oh, there's a... I did not see those two figments.
The truth is a
Yep, that's levitation.
diamond.
The Milkman's dead? Aw, crud.
Burned up in a department store fire. Didn't you hear? At least that's what the media would have you believe. Is he dead or not? Go to the graveyard. Dig him up. Oh, you'll find something all right. But it's neither man nor milk. Who's the Milkman?
Who's the Milkman? What do we look like in his eyes? Turn us around. Oh, we look like a giant question mark. Which means he doesn't really know what we look like. But God, his world looks very creepy. So we're moving right now, but he can see us. Let's exit. Yeah, so we're over here now.
Be careful. They're watching all the time.
Okay. Now, how am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
Yeah, this place looks very weird. And as you see, I think this entire level is pretty much about that guy not trusting anything, like government conspiracies and the like. Like his house is completely barbed wired up, except for this one area where we can easily walk through. Copters in the sky, things looking in each, things looking out of trash bins and windows, light fixtures. There's a teleporter guy. If we do clairvoyance on anything, though, I think we'll get like a... Yeah, we're getting something that sees us as a foreign entity, or they don't even know what we are. I'm not sure exactly what that was. Probably the fire hydrant. Yeah, it's definitely the fire hydrant. About you. Yep, that's the trash bin. They have eyes. You can destroy that. And apparently gravity here is just not existent at all. Let's jump over this house because I know there's some figments behind the house. Some very easy figments that you can possibly miss if you don't search everywhere. Oop, we gotta get over this figment. There's a bird. Very dirty. Oh, I am going to die so many times in this level. Oh, get that fail counter ready, future me, because that is a bottomless pit. That equals death immediately. I only have 7 lives, too. This is going to end terribly. But the thing you can do is that each of these houses, you can actually go through the front door, like so, and you get this weird camera image, like this. There's some figments in pretty much every house. So you got to be wary. You can also open up the fridge of every house, and sometimes they have items inside of them. Like a lot of raw aggressive energy. This wall looks fake, but I think it's supposed to look like that. Over here, nothing of value really much. You can just destroy buildings, or not buildings, plants. These houses all look like very 50s style too. Looks like that's everything inside this area. What about behind it? Ooh. Oh, there's some antenna on top. And a flamingo with a camera. Yeah. That actually exists in this area. This area is like for every person that has like is like afraid of media, like feel like the media is being controlled by something, or just social anxiety issues. They don't trust anything. Over here though is a car. And inside this car is a stop sign. And if we hold this now, if we use clairvoyance on anything, this is clairvoyance, not levitation. We look like a guy again. I thought we were supposed to look like something else. Maybe to these cameras we look like nothing. I noticed something else though. We look like something. Let's grab some of these things. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, there's a figment on this purple colored table. It's also purple colored. Let's put that stop sign away. There's a bunch of items in this area that we can only use inside this mine. For example, the sign. No cobwebs yet. I feel like we're going to be finding one very soon. And that's because I thought there would be one back here, but there isn't. Just that car with an antenna on top. All the copters in the sky. As you see, we're going to be turning like this, and gravity pretty much follows us, not the world. And you see all these dotted lines, too. And up here... Hello, guy.
Stop. Road crew workers only beyond the yellow line.
You guys are road crew workers?
Yes, we work on the road with these red signs.
I see. Well, do you guys know where the Milkman is?
Why do you ask that question? Are you the Milkman?
Do I look like a milkman to you?
That information is restricted to the road crew. Please move along. I work on the road crew.
Oh, God! You go away. So we need to get past the road crew. Let's get our cobweb duster out for this one, because we can't go inside this building unless we get the cobwebs out of here. And there's some figments in this area, like the one that looks like just a normal fun-loving dad. Some books on this table. Go buy books. Inside this, it's just some more mental health, which we could use. Need to get my aggressive energy back up to normal after Kochama drained it all. But if we use clairvoyance on this guy,
here working on the road.
He just looks like a normal person. But if we use the sign that we got,
I am on the road
Through
crew.
street.
This is my stop sign.
we now look like a road crew worker.
I
So
cannot wait until the next payday.
we can now walk
Hello,
through this
fellow
area.
Road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
We can walk through this area just like normal. As you see, there's a dotted line right there. If you enter that while not looking like a road crew worker, you're gonna get a warning symbol happening. Let's actually show what I mean by that. We try and enter this.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
You get that warning right there. And you have a certain amount of time
Stop. This is a restricted area.
to leave before something bad happens. I don't really want to find out what that bad thing happens. So let's just
I'm on
keep
the road
that.
crew. This is my stop sign.
Also, you'll notice that whenever I have an item that I can use clairvoyance on, it has the eye that slightly glows on top of the
I'm
item.
on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Stop. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
So I can go through this area. Yeah, this road is pretty much destroyed, so we're gonna have to jump past this area. Let's get that. That's an actual road crew worker. Because yeah, these guys totally look like road crew
It is
workers.
Friday.
Uh,
I
it
work
is
on
Friday.
the road crew. Dangerous conditions ahead.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. You don't seem to be doing much either. Yeah, shoveling with your stop sign. There's another thing right here. What is this guy working on? That seems to be a telephone guy who's doing
Testing,
arm lifts
testing. 1,
with
2,
the telephone.
3.
And over here, oops,
This is
sorry.
a
Over here, there's a bunch
restricted
of hedge clippers.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
That guy's pretending it's a plane. That guy is trying to eat it.
This is my
No.
job, to work on the phone lines.
Let's go this
can
way.
climb
There's a
telephone
house over here,
poles.
and there's a tag that we can finally get. Purse tag. We haven't seen a single baggage yet. We have a purse tag at least. Oh, that is a giant figment. I'm probably gonna get to rank 50 by the time I finish this brain. Give me that. There we go. Let's go inside this house. Now those limitations don't happen just outside. There's some houses that have those same limitations inside. We haven't seen one yet, and I don't think there's a lot, but I know for a fact there's at least one that looks like that. I think there's a definite halfway point I'm trying to reach for this brain. This actually might be our first three-parter. I don't remember a three-parter before. But let's see, we can open up this car right here.
I am
Get some
trimming this
arrowheads from
hedge.
it. Fortunately, we can't get on top of that. You can't get on top of that.
Hedges become unruly over time and need to be trimmed.
Okay. So what we have to do here is we have to jump over there to
Someday,
that side, to that cul-de-sac. And just a friendly 1950s cul-de-sac with cameras everywhere and road crew workers and telephone operators and hedge clippers who look all the same. Every person's dream. Not this house either. Well, there's plenty of figments for us to grab. I think it limits it to like 2 figments per house, and then there's always a fridge. Because what kind of house doesn't have a fridge? Although I was gonna say something, but then I stopped myself from saying it because I didn't feel like I wanted to say it. Oh God! It was personal, very personal. I didn't exactly feel like I wanted to say it. Not because I don't trust people, but because it's A, very personal, and B, not really that important. Got another tag over here. I thought I grabbed the same tag. No, that's a steamer trunk right there. Another car right here. Let's punch it. And there's
I like to trim hedges.
now we got hedge clippers. Let's enter this house. There's a figment. Should be another figment, I think, in here somewhere. Camera. Unless there isn't. Give me that.
I like to trim hedges.
Yeah, it looks like there's no more figments in this area like I thought. Surprisingly, everything is still going towards me, even though I don't have the mental magnet badge. Which I definitely would like to get for next dream sequence. So
The sewer is very important, and we are responsible for its upkeep.
there's some people using people
Though
with
I often
sewage.
smell of
That guy is
excrement, I deserve
wearing it on a
respect
hat, and these two
because
people
I
are playing it
provide
like
valuable
trumpets.
Service.
Let's go back here, past this house. Some figments over here. I have never seen the bottom of the area before. That looks like a very plain texture. I almost said played, and then I realized that's not played at all. Is it played?
There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers.
Oh, thank you.
Sewers are full of rats.
Inside here, I feel like there's something that we haven't found yet.
I like to trim hedges.
I know you do. Let me open up the open up the fridge instead of saying you like to trim hedges. Got to be figments in here somewhere that we just haven't seen. Or not. Okay, let's go back.
The
So I
most
don't think we
pleasant
can
sewers
progress
can be found
very
in
much.
Paris,
Oh, we
France.
can progress. We can progress. We just can't go in the middle right there in that sewage
There are no
tank.
documented cases
So let's
of
just go this way.
life in sewers.
Got it. You know, there is a baggage.
Got it. This hat box needs a hat box tag.
Don't have the hatbox tag yet, or else I would have been able to do that. I'm going through each of these houses to make sure I have everything, because level is very easy to get lost in. If it doesn't look like it's very easy to get lost in, it looks very repetitive. Not to mention that all the gravity switches can't take a toll on your sense of direction. Nope. Open. Open the fridge. There we go. Oh, that's not opening the fridge. There we go. Oh, now we don't need any more mental health. Although arrowheads, yes. I didn't see any other figments in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I was wondering what's making that crying noise, and it's the crying emotional baggage right behind me. So here is the cemetery. However, just like the previous ones,
Remarry or to remain loyal to my loved one.
it's guarded, and we need, by the looks of things, flowers to get through that area. Here is a vault, though. Let's get this vault. There we go. So, remember that department store fire that Boyd was talking about, who we now know is the name of the security guard? I guess that he caused that fire, so technically he killed the Milkman? That seems weird. Here's a emotional baggage, but I highly
This guy
doubt
needs a duffel
I
bag
knew
tag.
I didn't have that tag. Strangely enough, we can actually reach this. No, if I can, we can reach this section of the cemetery, but I don't know. We need to get over there. There's cameras coming out of the hedges too.
I wish my brother was not dead, but alive.
Let's go over here. 'Cause we need to. There is a halfway point. I'm trying to reach that halfway point, but I haven't found it yet. I would have thought that the cemetery would be very close, but we're still missing a couple items. Like, I think, what does that one need?
I enjoy watering. Water is important.
All right, they need a water. they need a. Oh, we were at that
It's a
building.
good day for watering plants.
Let's continue going. Over here is a hedge maze by the looks of things. Now how we solve this hedge maze is different than from before, in that basically we need to use clairvoyance on an item that we already have technically. I wonder if we can even use it here. As you see,
Seen any suspicious characters around here lately?
well, there's a flower right there, and we just saw that crow fly off. But as you see, we have a crow feather once again. Surprisingly, for some reason, it didn't want to hold up. But as you see, we can use clairvoyance on it, and by using clairvoyance, sometimes we can, as that message said, we can see from the point of view of the object, from where the object originated from. So if we use clairvoyance, we see that that gate is open, and it'll only be open. Oh, there it closed. All right, so we gotta wait. Oop, gate's open. Let's run towards it. We gotta run towards it. Ah, crap. What's closing the gate? Oh, maybe it's this tiny gate. Let's get past this tiny gate. Looks like the gate's still open, so let's quickly run our way over here. There we go. Solves that puzzle, and
Grieving widow.
we got flowers to search the Milkman's grave. Now, technically, this is the only item we really needed to grab, other than the stop sign and the. Well, I guess there's more items that we really need to grab, but we can use this to now get inside the Milkman's inside the graveyard now, but we're gonna explore a little bit more of this area. Actually, no. We are going to stop this when we find the Milkman's grave. And why did I stop when I saw those two little girls right there? Well, you'll find out next episode, because we're going to save that for next episode. We're going to call it an episode as soon as we discover the grave. So let's get through here.
Ah, I see that you are grieving. I will give you your space.
Thank you. Losing loved ones is always the hardest, especially when you haven't really lost a loved one.
I am a grieving widow.
I am your sister in grief.
Yeah, because you're totally my
The
sister.
cemetery is filled with dead people.
Let's get pyrokinesis out, because it looks like we're gonna need that. Let's put it on a levitation one right here.
Why, God?
Yes. Burn. Man,
There we go.
I
Why? I
hope
wish
no
my
one
loved
notices all
one had
this
remembered
fire.
to indicate me as the beneficiary.
Surprisingly
of
not.
his
Surprisingly, oh,
401k
that guy
plan.
maybe. Nope, never mind. That guy's actually grieving. This person's,
I am
playing a
sad
rock ballad.
widow.
Yep. Oh.
The dead people are
Oh,
underground.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
brought
What just
flowers
happened there?
because I am sad.
There we go. Goodbye, door.
What were you doing in the cemetery? Are you a grieving widow? Where are your flowers? What did you find in the mausoleum? Who is the Milkman?
That book you found was dynamite. Blows the whole thing wide open.
It does?
Yes, I knew it. I was completely wrong about everything, but now I've got it. That book came from the book depository. They must want to make us think that's where they want us to go, because they think we'll think we know they know we know, so we won't go.
So I shouldn't go to the book depository?
Of course you're going to the book depository. Take the sewers. Watch out for watchers and radioactives and perpetrators. Some of those sewer workers are involved, I think. You'll need one of these.
Now we're talking.
It's fake. It will help you fit in around the other assassins.
Assassins? Wait a second.
Beware the cows. Not all milk is enriched.
Okay, we have a fake gun. This thing is getting out of control. But we apparently found a book at the Milkman's gravesite. Apparently the Milkman was not there. But on the next episode of Psychonauts, we're going to be continuing to try and find out exactly what is going on in this mine. And is that a figment over there that I forgot about? Just passed right by it when I searched this house last time? It is. Okay, so actually, let's take a look at this place. This place I know is called the Milkman Conspiracy, but this is the neighborhood area. Wow, we found almost all the figments in the area, and all the tags we need for bags that we haven't seen yet. So, on the next episode of Psychonauts, we'll be continuing to go through the Milkman Conspiracy. So until next time, hopefully you enjoy. Let's try this. See, I'm going slower than I should be, but I'm trying to get all the boxes. I'm doing exactly what I did not intend to do. And something tells me I'm going to miss a box anyway, like right up here. Oh, I got it. Good. Oh. Cut my corner right here. I have 4 boxes left. I know.